Yo, what's good, yo? How y'all doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we got a we got a bombshell live for you guys here today that we definitely want to get into. So make sure y'all tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from, and let's get into this live right here. Make sure y'all check in. Or make sure y'all check in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. Just a second. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. I had to fix the title real quick. I had to fix the title. Shout out to Milwaukee. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to Wisconsin. Shout out to Haiti in the building. Where else we got? Shout out to Phoenix, Chi-Town, Big, what is it? Doris, I see you. Shout out to Pennsylvania, Winston-Salem. Shout out to South Carolina, Crete, Greece, Lafayette, LA. Let's give it another minute or two, then we're going to jump into this. Let me do my shout out. Shout out to Jersey in the building, the Boogie Down Bronx, ATL. Shout out to Toronto. Shout out to Minnesota, Puerto Rico, Pittsburgh. I see you. Shout out to Peter in Canada. Shout out to Mitch, man, for sending me this topic. This wasn't even my topic. This was actually a topic that Mitch just sent to me. He sent it to me like 15 minutes ago. I was just chilling, right? So I got a whole backstory to that. Shout out to London, British Virgin Islands. Shout out to Toronto. Let's give it 30 more seconds and we're going to get into it. Where else we got? Miami in the building. I see you. Where else we got? Birmingham. I see you out there. Where else we got? Houston, Poland, Brooklyn, Michigan. All right, so shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's get these likes up. Shout out to Wyoming, Dallas, Virginia, Philly. Somebody said this channel is botted, whatever that means. Illinois. And of course, we always got that one dude. Hold on, let me just put this dude in timeout. Just a second. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Shout out to Trinidad. I literally just got back from New York today, this morning. I landed at 5 a.m., right? Jet lagged, all kind of crazy stuff. Been super exhausted. So I got back home and I'm like, I'm just going to chill today. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to go live. I'm just going to relax. So I'm chilling there. I just finished watching the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Denver Nuggets to go to the Western Conference Finals. I think they haven't done that in 11 years. The last time they went was with Kevin Durant and these guys. So big congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shout out to them, SGA, and these boys over there. So I was just chilling. Then all of a sudden, my phone goes off. And some of y'all be thinking I'll be looking for LeBron topics all day long. No. Look at the message right here. It was sent to me today. It doesn't show the time. 10:43 p.m. is when I got the message my time. You see the message. And I was like, oh, wow, I didn't see this story. And apparently, it was about LeBron James trying to diminish the accomplishments of Michael Jordan. And this was actually published from a Yahoo, what is it? A Yahoo, no, not Yahoo. This is, no, hold on, let me see. I read it from Yahoo. Just a second here, let me pull it up because it looks like there are multiple. No, this is Yahoo Sports as well. All right, so I'm gonna read from two different places. So one of them is from Basketball Network. The other one is from Yahoo Sports. You see that at the top there. So let me read it for y'all. Let me share it in the comment section because people be thinking I be lying or whatever. So let me share that in the chat. Let's try to get these likes up to 200 likes, guys. Look at this bum ass nigga, man. I can't stand this dude. I cannot stand you, bro. I cannot stand you. You a sucker. I cannot stand you for doing what you just did. I cannot stand you. And he know who he is. You a sucker for that. Come on, like, what are you doing? He know who he is, pasting his channel all over people's lives. You a sucker for that. Oh my God, bro. Anyway, let me get into this. This topic here. It says they act like he just did it all on his own. LeBron James argues Michael Jordan gets too much credit for winning his championships. Let me show y'all the title. There you go, right here. They act like he did it all on his own. LeBron argues Michael Jordan gets too much credit for his championships. Mr. La Narrative himself is back at it again. LeBron wanted to remind fans that Michael Jordan didn't win all by himself. LeBron has always accepted the comparisons amongst players are a natural part of the NBA landscape. However, he also occasionally found himself frustrated by the constant scrutiny he faces in light of Michael Jordan's greater number of championships. In a candid statement, King James once expressed his discontent with fans who frequently diminish his own accomplishments while lauding Jordan's legacy. Bron emphasized that the fervent admiration for Jordan leads to an exaggerated perception of his contributions to the Chicago Bulls championships. By stressing his point, James argued that it's essential for fans and analysts alike to remember that winning a championship is fundamentally a team effort. Before I even continue on with this topic, yes, LeBron James, we know. We know that it takes a team of players. We know this. We know that y'all are not out there playing 1-on-5. We obviously know that there are things called rosters and teams. So NBA fans already understand this. You trying to emphasize the fact that it's a team sport shows the fact that you are literally running out of excuses. Why are you pointing out the obvious? You had 5 teammates or 4 players on the court with you. So did Michael Jordan. So why are you bringing this up? Why is this a talking point when it's something that can be used for everybody, LeBron? Why are you bringing this up? It's a team sport. You think we just figured this out today? Are you revealing something we were unaware of? What's next you're going to tell us, man? What's next? A car has 4 tires? A chair has 4 legs? What's next, LeBron? What else are you going to tell us? I'm confused. Socks go on feet? What's next? Who don't know this? It's like, oh my God, we really needed you to point that out to us, that we really didn't understand that. Let me continue on. Ultimately, James's perspective challenges the prevailing notion that Jordan single-handedly carried the Bulls to success. In fact, Bron even cited a few scenarios which highlighted the collective work of the Bulls in achieving those remarkable feats. This dude said, I don't think MJ ever had a game 7 in the finals. James once said, and people say, oh, well, he was able to close it out early. And they act like he did it all on his own. They forgot about the shot by Paxson on the left corner. You want to know the crazy thing? In that particular game in Phoenix, MJ didn't have the ball in his hands. Scottie brought the ball up. Charles Barkley went for the steal. Pippen threw it down to Horace Grant, and that got the defense out of place because Barkley went for the gamble. They rotated to Horace Grant, and Horace Grant threw it to Paxson. MJ didn't have to do nothing with that play. He further... How much of a sucker is LeBron James, bro? Just how much of a sucker is LeBron James? We gotta investigate this, man. We gotta get to the bottom of just how much of a sucker LeBron James is, B. For real. Like, I gotta understand the levels of suckerdom this dude has in him. How much of a sucker you gotta be to be doing this? You know what LeBron sound like? LeBron sounds like that guy that wanted to get with that girl, but she likes somebody else. And instead of being able to convince her to like him, for him, what LeBron started doing was he started bad mouthing the other guy to the girl. He's not really that great. He's not really that good looking. I mean, I know you think he looks good. I know you think he's smart, but he's not really that smart. Let me show you a test he failed. Let me show you something that he didn't do good at. I know you think he's great, but look, I could be good too. I could be good too. You don't need to just look at him. This sounds like sucker energy. Says coming from the guy who said beating the Golden State Warriors in 16 made him to go. As much as we joke about this, it is sad to be this insecure considering who he is. Bro, it's a problem. At the root of this is insecurity. At the root of this matter is insecurity. I'm gonna break this one down for y'all, and I'm gonna read the article again. It's from Yahoo Sports, Yahoo.com. This is the article right here, but I'm gonna also read it for y'all again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's try to get these likes up to 400 likes, guys. So let's get into this here, and I'm gonna read it for y'all. Somebody said you came off vacation to talk about Braun. No, I came back home, bro, and I didn't go on vacation. Anyway. All right. You know, at first, I used to think that Nick Wright was insane. I used to think Shannon Sharpe was a troll. I used to believe Gilbert Arenas is a troll. I used to believe Nick Wright is a damn fool. But what I'm beginning to understand is that all of these viewpoints that all of these guys have is all coming from one source, and that's LeBron James. I'm noticing that the same talking points of Nick Wright, the same talking points of Shannon Sharpe, the same talking points of Gilbert Arenas, the same talking points of this guy, that they all sound similar. As I'm reading these LeBron comments, it's like, this is exactly what LeBron has been like, what these guys have been saying. It almost makes me think like these guys get together and they talk about why the eras before sucked, why NBA fans are really dumb and they don't understand just how smart they are, why Michael Jordan wasn't as great as you guys think he is, all in an attempt to do one thing, which is lift LeBron James while diminishing everybody else. I got a lot that I want to say about this topic. I haven't created content in 3 days. Let me read it for y'all for the new people coming in. This is the article right here. It says, they act like he just did it all on his own. LeBron argues Michael Jordan gets too much credit for his championship. He brings this up to say that if it takes a team to win a championship, so therefore individual stats should be weighted higher when talking about the GOAT conversation. It's super pathetic. It's beyond pathetic. It's beyond pathetic. And I think actually, I think this is beneath LeBron James. I think these things, these arguments that these guys have been making, it makes the guy look weak. It doesn't make him look strong. It's not like as if, oh, we're arguing on his behalf. It's like, no, you guys are exposing the insecurity. Why didn't Kobe have all of these media plants running around in the media to argue on his behalf? Why do you guys need all of these media plants to run out there and do this for you guys? And the thing that kills me is that I'm even surprised we got a channel. Y'all don't understand the stuff that be going on in the background. All of the blackballing. All of the, oh, he not with the movement. Okay, we didn't peep them. He's not willing to do this. He's not willing to say that. Okay, we're going to slow them down a little bit. I'm even surprised we still got people watching this channel. You don't know just how insecure these guys are and how fixated they are on controlling a narrative. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't taken our stuff down yet because they are that petty. They watch They really do watch. They look to see who's saying this about me, who's not kissing the ring. Who do I need to call to slow down someone's? I know this. Oh, you was about to get a sponsorship with that company? I'm going to make the call. I'm going to try to stop that. Y'all don't know what's going on in the background. These dudes are super duper transfixed on controlling this narrative. And to me, it exposes the fact that if you got to do all of this, you know you're not that dude. You can't let the results speak for you. You got to play games behind back rooms. You got to cut people off from certain deals. That's how low down these dudes are. Y'all don't know. Oh, you be thinking, oh, somebody content, they just popping up because they nice with it. Oh, their content is just so great. You really believe that, huh? Are y'all that naive? You don't think that, oh, there has to be a particular narrative and who's not twerking for? You ever notice that anybody that wants to get in sports media, especially NBA, all of a sudden starts twerking for LeBron James? You ever notice that? All of a sudden, bringing out inner Martin Lawrence, telling them, man, sit your dumb ass down. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. Dreamers Pro's a grown-ass man defending retired NBA player. You should go ask the rest of these. So what all of these dudes are on TV? What are they? Grown-ass girls? I'm lost. What they be doing? So let me get to this article again. It says, LeBron has always accepted comparisons amongst players are a natural part of the NBA landscape. However, he also occasionally found himself frustrated by constant scrutiny he faces in light of Michael Jordan's greater number of championships. In a candid statement, King James once expressed his discontent with NBA fans who frequently diminish his accomplishments while lauding Jordan's legacy. Don't this sound like an insecure dude to y'all? Let me continue on. Braun emphasized that the fervent admiration for MJ often leads to an exaggerated perception of his contributions to the Bulls' championship run. By stressing his point, James argued that it's essential for fans and analysts alike to remember that winning a championship is fundamentally a team sport. Thank you, Captain Obvious. We never knew this. We never knew it took a team to win a championship. We never knew. I'll continue in a second. Let me read the super chat. Okay, let me see. No, I didn't read that one. So the New York Giants are the greatest team because all right, let me read the next one. Greatest team because they defeated okay, appreciate that. Let me read this one. Braun is somebody just left one just now. Let me read this one. This is from he says, it reminds me of how RB the Breakthrough used to just fact check everything. LeBron and his minions were saying eventually his channel was shut down. He had to switch platforms. Bro, yeah, it's crazy. Appreciate the super chat. So let me read this. It says, ultimately, we right here from this Yahoo Sports. It says, ultimately, James's perspective challenges the prevailing notion that Jordan single-handedly carried the Bulls to success. In fact, Braun even cited a few scenarios which highlighted the collective work of the Bulls in achieving those remarkable feats. I don't think MJ ever had a Game 7 in the finals, James once said. And people say, oh, well, he was able to close it out early. And they act like he just did it all on his own. They forget about the shot by Paxson on the left wing. You want to know the thing that's crazy? In that particular game in Phoenix, MJ even had the ball in his hand. Didn't even have the ball in his hands. Pippen brought the ball up. Charles Barkley went for the steal. Pippen threw it down to Horace Grant, and that got the defense out of place because Barkley went for the gamble. They rotated to Horace Grant, and Horace Grant threw it to Paxson. MJ didn't have nothing to do with that play. Bro, what are you talking about right now? You just described, 2 or 3 sequences. Bro, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about right now? Are we dumb here? Do we not know that Son won 6 finals MVPs? So if you won 6 finals MVPs, it means what? It means that you were damn good throughout the duration of every single championship game. Am I mistaken? I mean, what is the point that he's trying to make here? Okay, other player. Yeah, I know. Other players make plays in games, bro. What about the game-winning shots Jordan was hitting in the finals? You didn't bring that up because your stinking ass know it don't work in your... Yo, this dude is a super bozo. Son is a bozo. Period. This dude right here is a bozo. I'm keeping it a stack with you dudes. Son is a bozo. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. He's talking about, oh, people try to overinflate his life. Isn't that what they do with you? Isn't that what they do with you? Don't all your teammates get destroyed and diminished when you lose? Don't they always get blamed? And whenever you win, they get all the credit? Like, I'm lost with this dude, bro. And the crazy part is, Son has fans. They're dudes, they be hearing this and they be beating their meat with a bucket of honey talking about, yo, I understand you, LeBron. I get it. You're really enlightening me. Thank you, LeBron. They be choking their chicken like as if you don't, like there's no tomorrow. Listening to this dude. What is the purpose of these Let me tell y'all. Let me hip y'all up to some real quick. So I was talking to this dude. Y'all know him. I'm not going to say his name. Y'all know him. And I said that which one of you bozo NBA player dudes going to come out and be the first one to start taking shots at Jordan to ruin your credibility? And I also said it's a wrap for all of the Glazers. That's what I told him. He said to me, almost word for word, Michael Jordan is going to come back and make Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan fans look dumb. Let me repeat that sentence again. He said, Michael Jordan is going to come back, hear this again, and make Michael Jordan fans and Kobe Bryant fans look dumb. I said, please explain to me, how is Michael Jordan going to make his fans and Kobe fans look dumb? And he said, the reason he's going to make them look dumb is because Michael Jordan is going to uplift the game. He's going to say positive things about LeBron James. He's not going to say negative things. And then I said, if that's the case, he's going to be the total opposite of people like you, Nick Wright, and LeBron James. Because that's all they do is take shots at different players in different eras. All you're saying is that MJ is classy and he's not a clown like this dude that goes out here and tries to relitigate Michael Jordan's or revise his history. Why can't I find no quotes of Michael Jordan talking about, oh, you know, LeBron didn't win on the one and all those on his own? Why don't we find these quotes of Jordan trying to explain LeBron's career? Why don't we find these quotes? Do you know why? Because when you know you're the best, you don't lose no sleep over some suck-ass dude trying to pretend like he the best and trying to convince you. You already know. You already know, so you don't lose no sleep over it. You ain't got to go out there and start doing these speeches and trying to explain Michael Jordan's. I don't need to do that, bro. I'm better than you. I don't need to explain myself to you. Let me read this comment. Should every stat be a team accomplishment? No player in NBA history play 1-on-5. Yes, everybody knows that. No player. But the fact of the matter is, when you play on a team, there's such a thing as a best player. We also know that in basketball, one very good player can change a lot for a team. One very good player can do that. Do you know who'll be the first to tell you that? LeBron fans. LeBron fans will tell you that. Look at what he was able to do. Like, yo, look, oh my God, bro. Are we talking about the dude that had people in the media always talking about LeBron could carry any team to the championship? I'm lost. Are we talking about the same LeBron that was making jokes about his former teammates like, go look at the roster I was playing with, I was basically playing with nothing? I thought you needed more people to play. Weren't you the dude taking shots at your own roster, basically trying to say that, oh, because of my greatness, we were able to go as far as we did? But then you turn around talking about, well, people try to overinflate what Michael Jordan did. I'm confused, bro. This dude is a super bozo. He just out here be talking. He's talking about things that he himself has done. Man, if you look at that team, we didn't really have nothing. Oh, we just top heavy. Y'all forgot those comments, the top heavy comments? Y'all forgot about that too. LeBron wants to redefine GOAT just to fit his narrative. Tom Brady is a GOAT because of rings. Same reason why Mahomes is getting close. This thing is so pathetic. I find this to be so insecure. There's something about this that just comes off being so insecure. People talk about, oh, you guys are obsessed with LeBron. LeBron and these guys are obsessed with Michael Jordan. This is the point. You talk about us being upset. If we're obsessed, what are these dudes? What purpose in life would LeBron would LeBron have a purpose in life if Michael Jordan never played basketball? Jordan literally gave this guy his purpose in life. What would LeBron's purpose be if it were not for Michael Jordan? What would his purpose be? This guy would be purposeless without Jordan. He would have no purpose. No purpose. His whole purpose now is trying to convince people that he's better than Jordan. That's his whole conversation. All of his supporters, this is their whole conversation. But then turn around talking about, oh, people are obsessed with Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Think about it. The guy obsesses over Jordan. But then you have the fans that turn around, oh, they obsess over. And the reason they say you obsessed with him is because you call out their nonsense. Whenever you call out their nonsense or you hate him. Somebody asks me, why you always hating on LeBron? Because he always saying something stupid like this one. You need a team to win. No, really, Sherlock, we never knew this. What's next? You going to tell us? It's just unbelievable to me with this dude, bro. It's just unbelievable to me with this dude. Unbelievable. Nobody even talks about Kyrie Irving like that. Nobody talks about Kevin Love. Do y'all realize LeBron played with better players? Are y'all aware that LeBron played with much better players than Jordan did? Are y'all aware of this? Are y'all even serious right now? LeBron played with way more talent than Jordan. It's a joke. Think about this. How many championships do you think Michael Jordan would have won if he played with the level of talent LeBron played with throughout his career? How many championships would he have? How many? What, 8? 7, 8 championships? If Jordan got to play with Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, and a whole Rajon, all of these guys. People act like Jordan played with like 50 Hall of Famers. He played with Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant for that first run. And then, of course, they had Ron Harper and these other guys. And Dennis Rodman, who was like 37 years old. This is who he was playing with. Y'all acting like he had the whole league in his pocket. What are we talking about? Imagine making a comment like that. Meanwhile, MJ averaged 41, 8, and 6 in that series, including 33, 8, and 7 in the same game James is hating on. Dude is a bozo. I keep telling y'all, he's a super duper bozo. Forget about the money. He's a bozo. He's a bozo. Forget about that. If you got to pay dudes to say that you great, you're a bozo. Seriously. If you got to pay dudes to say, I think you're great, you're a bozo. Let me read this. He said, I'm tired of the lie about LeBron being greatest team, beat the greatest team record in the Golden State Finals, but not saying that the New York Giants are the greatest team because they beat the so-called greatest team in New Orleans Patriots in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna respond to that in a second. Jamal Rashard, LeBron fans use the championships are the team accomplishment because he was 4-6 in the finals record. If LeBron was 6-0 in the finals, his fan, of course, Of course, his fans would not use team. Of course, we all know this. We all know this. This dude must be from New York here. Del Trey Rec. So let me tell y'all a quick story. We're gonna read this article again. I got some time tonight with y'all, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's get these likes up to 700 likes, guys. So let me tell y'all a quick story. So I told you I was in New York this week, right? Felt good, amazing to be in the city. Saw a lot of crazy people as usually do in big cities, but felt great. So I went to Brooklyn for my sister's graduation at Barclays Center. And it was the first time I've ever been to Barclays. First time ever. I'm going to get back to the live. Just give me a second. Let me get this off my chest. So I'm at Barclays or whatever. I'm there with my mom's family or whatever. Pretty cool arena and all of that. So the ceremony's going on and I get a little bit bored. So I go to the top of the steps to like just stand up and stretch my legs. And you know, when you go to an NBA arena, you got those dudes that work in the arena, like at the tunnels, but like through like each level or whatever. And I guess they're like security or I don't know what they are, but they usually got like sweaters and a what do you call it? In a long sleeve button down, whatever. So I'm standing there and the person announces that one of the speakers goes, 70% of the students that graduated this year were women, right? And everybody was clapping. So this dude is he's standing over there, he looking at me, and I'm like, yo, all of these dudes that's in here clapping, I don't know if y'all should be clapping. Only 30% of y'all graduated. Listen to the story. So this dude, he obviously was from Brooklyn. Obviously. He come up to me, because I started a conversation with him. He go, yeah, man, yo, that's crazy. He was like, I don't even know if we should be laughing about that. I was like, yeah, I don't even know. Then he goes, you know what good degree I think you would need? I'm like, what degree is that? He goes, yeah, I think a business administration degree would be really good. So he comes up next to me and I'm looking at him. I'm like, bro, why are you standing so close? He goes, yeah, I think a business administration would be really good. He goes, what do you think about that? I'm like, yeah, I think that would be good. I think that's a good degree. And then he goes, and the good thing about a business administration degree is you could use it for all kinds of things. You could even use it for street activities. And I look at him, I'm like, street activities? He's like, yeah, you could do street businesses with it. And I look at him like, yo, what kind of street business is you talking about? So now I'm laughing at him, but I'm also looking at him kind of sideways like, yo, I got to keep an eye on this dude. So he goes, you know, like street businesses. And he goes, would you get into a street business? And I look at the dude, I'm like, no, I would not get into a street business. He goes, why not? I said, because I'm not good at it. He's like, but if you was good at it, would you consider it? And I'm like, yo, bro, I just came to watch a graduation. I don't know what you talking about right now about using a business administration degree to do street business. I'm like, yo, I don't know what you talking about. I was like, brother, have a good day, man. I'm going to go sit my ass back down. But as I was going back down, I was like, yo, yep, I'm definitely in Brooklyn, man. So it felt good to be in New York. Apart from your New York Giants comments, man, I don't know what to say about that. But since you brought that up, I had to bring up that story. Anyway, let me get back to this live here. Oh, you from South Florida? Okay, I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know. It just made me think of something I didn't know about. All right, so let me read this article for y'all, man. Let's get these likes up. Let me read this article for y'all for the new people coming in. So this article is from Yahoo Sports, or you can go to basketballnetwork.com to read it, right? And it says, they act like he did it all on his own. LeBron argues Michael Jordan gets too much credit for his championships. This is it right here. The article then continues on. Braun emphasized the fervent admiration MJ often leads. The fervent admiration for MJ often leads to an exaggerated perception of his contributions to the Chicago Bulls championship runs. By stressing his point, James argued that it's essential for fans and analysts alike to remember that winning a championship is fundamentally a team effort. Ultimately, James's perspective challenges the prevailing notion that Jordan single-handedly carried the Bulls to success. In fact, Braun even cited a few scenarios which highlighted the collective work of the Bulls in achieving those remarkable feats. I don't think MJ ever had a Game 7 in the finals, LeBron once said. And people say, oh, well, he was able to close it out early. And they act like he just did it on his own. They forget about the shot by John Paxson in the left wing. You want to know? You want to know the crazy thing? In that particular game in Phoenix, MJ didn't even have the ball in his hands. Pippen brought the ball up, Barkley went for the steal. Pippen threw it down to Horace Grant, and that got the defense out of place because Barkley went for the gamble. They rotated to Horace Grant, and Horace Grant threw it to Paxson. MJ didn't have nothing to do with that play, he further pointed out. Yo, whose mans is this, B? Whose mans is this? Whose mans is this? Whose mans is this? So what do you expect to be on the court, Michael Jordan? A bunch of freaking orangutans? Obviously, he got to play with somebody. Obviously, somebody got to hit those shots, obviously. But who are we kidding here, bro? What did MJ average in that series? People act like Michael Jordan didn't like, yo. Oh my God, bro. This is what they try to do. This has been the whole Clutch Sports strategy. Diminish what Jordan did. And let me tell y'all something. They're not happy that Michael Jordan is coming back. They're not happy. Somebody said, man, F LeBron fans. Now tell his fans to come at me. Yo, appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate the super chat. Somebody said Nikola Jokic underperformed when it mattered today. I'm sure he did, but we ain't talking about no damn Nikola Jokic right now. We are not talking about Nikola Jokic right now. They got their asses waxed in that game, but we're not talking about that right now. We talking about this story right here. That was sent to me, by the way. Not like as if I was looking for this. I don't know what, I don't know what else to say about LeBron James, folks. People call it hating. Am I not allowed to point this out? Somebody said, where can I find that article? That article is on Yahoo Sports, and it's on Basketball Network. Y'all can go find it there. It's on Yahoo Sports right here. Y'all can go find it. Or Basketball Network. That's where y'all can get the article from. So LeBron strikes again, man. I don't know what to say about this dude. When did it come out? This article came out. Let me see. May 16th at 9:13 p.m. I know what you, LeBron. Man, you didn't pull up an article from 2013. Nah, bro. Nah, cuzzo, I actually looked at the time the article came out before going live. I got you. Anything else? Anything else, Pumpkin? Anything else? Y'all can go read the article. It's up there. It just came out. It was published by John Jefferson Tan. Y'all can go read it. I ain't say it. Prior to me reading this article, I never heard these comments. So anyway, guys, that's the story, man. I'm just again, as I was saying, I'm even surprised we can go live right now. I'm surprised people are watching. You guys will not know how far these guys go to slow down creators that refuse to twerk. You will not know how far they go. They watch. If you're not part of it, they don't like it. Bron has no footwork, no jump shot, no defense, never had no skills at all. Yo, he trying to get these LeBron fans to go at him. You guys don't have no idea. You guys don't have no idea the amount of gatekeeping and all of this stuff that happens. I just told myself, I'm going to do my thing. I'm not going to be up here shaking my ass for these dudes and saying what I don't believe. I'm going to just say what I believe. And that's one of the reasons why I think Barkley at ESPN next season is going to be crazy. Segments that they got Charles Barkley on there with some of these other dudes that work at ESPN and they're trying to push those narratives, it's going to be must-watch TV because he refused to twerk. Hating when LeBron James apologists don't like the truth. If it upset them, that's their problem. Exactly. I never heard Michael Jordan's agent constantly talking about LeBron James. I never did. I've heard a quote here and there. I've never seen Jordan's agent go out there and try to talk about LeBron James the way Rich Paul does. Why Why are you concerned with a player that your guy is better than? Why even waste time talking about him? Remember, LeBron is the GOAT, right? So why are you even talking about a guy that you believe you're better than? Or you don't believe it, or you do believe it, and you're mad at the fact that everybody else don't, outside your fans. These guys talk about we're obsessed with Jordan. What would LeBron's life purpose be without Michael Jordan? What would it be? The guy came into the league saying, I'm here for Jordan. He didn't even say, I'm here for me. I'm here for Jordan. When Jordan announced that he was coming out with this NBC Sport, oh, you know they're pissed. Just think about the level of excitement Jordan was able to generate just by simply saying, I'm coming back to be a special contributor. Think about the excitement. Think about the excitement. If LeBron is as big as y'all say he is, why didn't they ask LeBron James to go in there and talk? Why didn't they ask him to go in there and talk? Probably because they know he's not going to go up there and try to uplift the game. He's going to go up there and try to uplift himself. Look at what he did on the Pat McAfee show. All he was doing was taking shots at people and hyping himself up. That's all he was doing. He took shots at this guy, shots at that guy. You ever notice how they all got the same talking point? All of a sudden, they started talking about, oh, the game is not being covered the right way. Then you hear one guy say it. Then you hear another guy say it. Then you hear another guy say it. Then you hear LeBron. I'm like, yo, y'all be having meetings? It's like a secret society where they just meet together and I'll be sitting back. I'm like, how is it possible all of y'all got the same opinion, almost word for word on these issues? How is it possible? How is it possible? LeBron fans talking about, you talking about Michael Jordan. Bro, let me tell you something. If and when Jordan comes back and he starts talking media and all of this stuff, trust me, we're going to be creating a lot of Jordan content. Let me also tell y'all this. If Kobe Bryant was playing in the NBA today, in his prime, why would I waste a second of my time talking about LeBron James when there's Kobe to talk about? They asked me, why don't you talk about Kobe? What news is Kobe making? Why don't you talk about Michael Jordan? What new? Are they relevant? Of course not. That's the reason why, folks. You honestly believe if Jordan was playing or Kobe was playing, I'd be here talking about LeBron James? Are you even serious? Are you even serious? You think if I was creating content in 2005, 2006, 2007, I'd be talking about them damn LeBron James? Like, what are we talking about? It's just that LeBron refuses to retire. And in their mind, they really believe when LeBron retires, it's over. There are no more content creators. Nobody's going to be able to get any views talking about anything. I'm like, so wait a second. You're telling me that when LeBron retires, there will be no more interest in basketball, right? That's what y'all are telling me. Nobody will be interested in basketball anymore. All the interest will be gone. There will be nobody new to talk about. These dudes live in a jar of honey. That's where they live. In a jar of honey. Swimming in it. Taking canoes from one port to the next. Honeyville. Honey, I'm home. Honey, what do you want to eat? I want honey. This is what they do. This is where they live. Honeysville. Just honey everywhere. Seething. Anyway, these are my thoughts, guys. Appreciate you guys for being a part of this show. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Somebody said twerking in the water as bad. Catch y'all later, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out, man. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Somebody said, I love that honey. All right. All right. Y'all have a good one, man. All right. You go ahead and do your thing, man. It's all good. More power to you.